Wednesday morning, first day on a new track here at Missouri City, Missouri. Right on the Missouri River. If you look over there, you can see the river. I mean, literally this town is right in the bend of the river. It's pretty cool. I haven't had a chance to really explore town too much, but then again, town only has a population of 267 people. So anyway, the guys are on their way to get the skidder and bring it over. But until they do, we're going to take the 299. This old road, this is actually a city street. That kind of tells you the size of the town we're in. But this is a city street up to the corner. Now, we've got permission from the town mayor to open this up, which happily, he was more than happy that we'd kind of open it up. But we're going to take this old road. It kind of goes back in here. It's pretty neat. There's an old rock quarry back here in the side of the hill. And that's actually going to be our log deck. Now, this is going to be a pretty rough job. I mean, this is going to be a rough track to cut, just because the whole thing's pretty much a hill. It's on these bluffs up off the river. So it's going to be a little challenging, a little slower going than we like. But there's some pretty decent trees here. And getting trucks in here, I'm sure they're going to throw a fit when they see this. But when I'm done with this, this will look pretty good. We'll get all this opened up and widened out. So hopefully we can have a good shot in here at the trucks, and I think this will be pretty firm, this whole road in here. The history of this place is pretty neat. We've met with a neighbor yesterday. He was a super nice guy. He owns this here. He said it was fine to park the skid steer and the Ranger and the trailer here last night, so to even watch over things. And he's got a few walnut trees he wants us to look at while we're here. It makes all the difference in the world when you got good people that are willing to kind of watch over your stuff and work with you on things. But the skid steer's warming up, so we'll jump on here. We're not going to take any lunch today. We're going to work right through lunch, try to get a good day in. Calling for some rain and snow later tonight. Now later today, I've got to go to Lexington, Missouri to look at a little job of walnut, so I'll probably tail out of here a little after 3:15, so I can be over there at 4. But first things first, we're going to get this road cut in. We've got the road pretty clear for the most part. Did quite a bit of pushing, trying to widen this out, the turns anyway, get the trucks in and out of here, which still, the more I look at them, like, yeah, I think we can get them in here, but part of me always has a little doubt. The fact that this road was already here sure made a big difference, and having that 299 able to come through here and just like this here, kind of widen it a little bit, and take the material from there, which was a lot of clay, which was good. Take that material, kind of put it over here and smash it down good, kind of fill this in, which there was already some rock and riprap in there where there'd kind of been something before. But yeah, that's really the only narrow spot, so to speak, on the road, which there's plenty of room over here. But I always, when I make a log road or any kind of road for trucks or anything, I like to make it as big as I can. Like to widen the turns out as much as I can, which this right here, I need to touch this up a little more yet. That there, we just need to get the saw and cut it to where it's out of the road. But I'll come through here and kind of push this stuff and widen it a little bit. Of course, the deck area is up top there in the old quarry, which I've pushed and widened everything clear out to there. Now you can see some of this timber in here. Some good ash, good chinkapin oak, bur oak, red oak, just a little bit of everything. There's some decent walnut up through here. Some real good trees here on the hillside, which you always got to kind of plan accordingly when cutting the stuff that's going to fall back in your log road. What we'll do is we'll probably just run the skidder right up that draw. There's a lot of the better walnut up that draw there, which, oh, you can see one of these better walnut right here. Pretty good tree. Some real good red oak. Real good red oak in there. But the old quarry, where we're going to make a deck area, is right there, which this widened out real nice right here. This widened out real nice. And even if I need to, what I've done is I've allowed myself plenty of room to where if I need to stage logs with a skid steer, just window them up. We can window them to the side here. That way the truck can get in here, turn around, and you know, load up facing on the way out. Yeah, pretty neat job. I mean, this is an interesting job of timber. It really is. That's the great thing about logging. You never know what kind of challenges or what kind of terrain features each job's going to bring you. Which sometimes some of these challenging jobs, I mean, even though they are challenging, they are pretty neat to be on. Now, when I start cutting on these hillsides and stuff, I might change my mind, but for now, it's a pretty neat job. I expect them in here anytime. Then I'm going to jump on here and try to widen this out just a little bit more. Then I'm going to go up here to the quarry and kind of start opening it up as well. I'm on the skidder right now. First 2 trees down, getting them worked up. Got the choker set. We come through here with the skidder and the skid steer. The plan is we're going to start at the very top of the hill and work our way down. Said I've kind of worked on a road to the skid steer, sitting there. Mike brought the Ranger up. Kenny was on the skidder. Which Kenny will take the Ranger down when he leaves this cutting area. And for now, I'm going to drag logs just so we can see how things are going to flow. It's a pretty good walnut up here in the hills. Here we go. See if we can get her winched in from here. That's going to be a no. We're hung up on something. Grab a gear. Good young trees in here. Several big ones right up through here, trying to get them right now. Some we got to push. We've been pushing trees with skid steer too. Got a pretty good drag coming behind me right now. Stuff's right in the way. Start that up in a hurry when they're tall. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.